What's going on, you guys? Neophyte Stack back into it. Today's January the 27th. Making a video right now just at the end of the week. It's almost the end of the month. I'll be making an update on my debt as well, but we're still tracking. We're still tracking the S&P 500, A-Mark stock, SLV digital, silver, and who else are we tracking? A-Mark, precious metals. So as of right now, we started off the year pretty bad. We're down, I think, $2 and some change for silver, $2.71 from my last video that I made last year. So we're down. We're already starting bad. We're starting off bad for the new year. $23 an ounce of silver. I'm on APMEX right now looking at it. Premiums have come down since 2 years ago. Everything's falling down. I'm seeing more videos about premiums, disappearing when they're going to sell, resell. I've said this so many damn times, you guys. Premium only benefits local coin shops, dealers, wholesalers. That's who gets the most out of premium. I said this before. I had an idea that, you know what? As silver stackers, we should just be trading amongst ourselves. The only bad thing is that there's a lot of dirty people out there who sell you fake gold, fake silver. I've seen those things. So the important part is, as you're a silver stacker and you're a good person, you're going to be interacting with more and more silver stackers online, on Instagram, and get to know them, get to build a community. So when when you do sell, you can sell back to the community, people who are actually looking for more silver and they want a great price. I think, Silver Joker has done this plenty of times where he goes and he announces it on his YouTube channel. If you guys are interested in selling silver, he's accumulating all the time. So it's best to get your premium from another stacker, not from a bullion dealer who's just going to resell your silver or gold at a premium. You're going to lose out and he's going to make money so he can run his business. You don't need to do that. You just need to get in with your silver community and get the best premium for your buck. So enough of that. $2.71 is what silver is down today. I was looking at A-Mark. A-Mark is also down $27. The last video, I believe it was over 30 or somewhere there. I think it was like almost $3 more than what it is now. Again, that buy-in price is anything under $24. That's what I'm guessing. I still think this is going to go down a lot more because 2021 was just on fire. So the run was in 2021, right? 2020, 21. Now it's trading sideways. You got peaks and valleys. Remember that I kind of shared this last time on the Wisdom Portfolio update. These guys are active. The CEOs are active, always constantly selling off, creating these big dips. I don't know if it's them directly, but they do sell at peak. And it impacts them. So they're getting their profits. They know exactly when it's profitable and in their favor to sell off a bunch of stock, which is, to me, I don't know. It is what it is, but it's creating these big dips. You see these ups and downs. It's starting to get volatile in 2022. And now, since July of last year, it's fallen. It surpassed this dip back in March of last year. And it's on its move down to September of 2022, the year before that. And look at that. The first dip in 2022 was $28. It's down below that. So I feel like give this another, 6 months or after the presidential election and see where this is going to go. Again, I think there's going to be another run. I mean, when the hype is there, it's there, and they profit handsomely off it. So keep your eyes peeled on this one. $24 is my buy-in price or below that. But what it's going to do in 2 years from now is kind of curious as well. I think I don't want to get in too early. I'll just let it continue to fall. I haven't bought any silver. I'm still taking care of my debt. And the S&P. I think it's safe to say that silver is not a hedge against inflation. Just go away with that idea altogether. In my eyes, I'm not going to believe any silver stacker or silver community channel member, whatever, if they tell you that silver is a hedge against inflation. It's not. Look at the numbers, what the S&P 500 turned out to be. Like I said, from my prior, I think I hit it right on the nail. My prior video It was at a 20% year to date. We finished strong at 24%. That's what it returned in 2023. So massive gain. The peak was 4,600. We've surpassed that almost 300 points already in 2023. What does this mean? Maybe a big pull down, maybe a crash this year. Who knows? But I think everyone gets excited when it dips, because it's time to buy. We've seen green so much, and we want to accumulate more and just kind of get in. I'm conflicting with my thoughts about buying in and dollar cost averaging as it goes up. To me, it gets more expensive, so I don't want to buy it. I want these dips to happen, and they do. It's just being patient about it. Look at this skyrocket. So from October all the way till now, that's only 4 months, right? October, yeah, it's almost 4 months been, and it's skyrocketed, man. It went from 4,100 to 49 in October. So that was the end of October. So November, December, January, in 3 months, it did 900 points almost. That's wild. So what can we expect when it runs this fast? I think it has to be some kind of correction. I don't know. A pullback, something. Man, it's just, and then in my eyes, we're gonna continue to run because everyone's getting their tax money. Everyone's getting their taxes done on time or before, and that money's going to go back into the market. We're going to have another jump ahead. So I expect this to continue to rock. Will we hit 5,000 points this year? Maybe. We're so close. I think it is going to happen. Year to date, it's up 3 points. That's 27 overall in the last 2 years. We'll see what happens from then. Like I said, S&P 500 is the hedge against inflation. Businesses keep up with inflation. They put it onto the customer. That's why that's why your money continues to grow in the S&P 500 during high sensitive inflation. We all know if any kind of stimulus is ever awarded to Americans ever again, you bet you're going to put that money into the stock market, because everything is going to rise just like it did in 2020, 2021, 2022. The pullbacks, that's what we're expecting. It's high right now. It's at a 52 week high. So like I said, I got money on the side just waiting. It's not a whole lot, but it's been there before before I had my debt and all that stuff. It's just been sitting. It's been sitting there for months, and that's okay. And it's so weird to say that it's okay, because all my life I've always had an itch to spend money if I had it. So as it sits there and it just sits there and it sits there, I start to put in my limit orders on what I want to buy. I start to research what am I going to add, how much money I'm going to add into the positions that I already have in my portfolio, and so forth, right? So I feel like what happens, because timing is everything. If I were today and I didn't have any money and I was going to invest $1,000 into the S&P 500 fund, any which one of them, Vanguard, SPY, Fidelity, whoever, today, 1 year from now, would I be down? I think there's a high possibility that you would be down if you put your money in right now, because we're peaking. We're peaking at the top. So what's to say in the next coming months? I think it's going to be a long, hard run up until April, June, and then I'm looking for dips after that. If it comes sooner, I'll buy some. We're looking for, under a 4,400, under 4,500 drop. If it drops anything under, 4,400, I'll start to dollar cost average down. And then what I'm learning now is that, man, I hit the nail on the head on that last dip in October. I waited. So when you see a dip in the market, this is what I'm learning now, and I want to share it with you guys to see if it's true. To see if it's true. When you have a position, you've been holding it for a very long time, and then all of a sudden, boom, it drops 8%. Wait 2 to 3 weeks before you buy more stock. Once you wait 2 to 3 weeks before you buy more stock, chances are you're getting a bottom, and you start to increase. So you put limit buys. Once after the 2 week mark, you start to put limit buys. If you gotta spread this out. So if you're gonna buy 100 shares, that first buy-in you have to buy 25. Then the second buy-in you buy 50, and then the third buy-in you buy the other 50. Sorry, say that again. 25 the first time, 25 the second time, 50 the third time. Sorry. So 25, 25, 50 if you're doing 100 shares. Break it up that way if it's, however you want to do it. But the last buy that you have, remember, as it's dropping and dropping for weeks at a time, you're more likely to get a huge bump up because everyone's buying the dip on the first two dips, if that makes sense. What I'm noticing is that it dips. People start to buy the first dip. They get excited to buy that first dip, and then it drops again. People sell off because the people who are scared that it fell 10% are selling off the minute it jumps back up. They're recognizing that it's going to drop more, and they get out. And then that sell-off occurs, and it makes another dip. So after that second dip, you should be safe to buy as much as you want. I hope I made that clear. But that October dip, I did very well with Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway stock is 9% up, almost 10, and I think it's up over $1,000 now. So I've learned my lesson. Buy heavy on the third dip, or on the second dip. You can still buy heavy. I don't know. SLV, the digital silver ounce, I should say. It's down to 20.86. I bought last time at $16 or $17. It was a marker. I explained that. Man, I should have bought a lot more. This is gone down as well, about $3. So silver, A-Mark, and SLV have gone down just over $2, almost $3. All three of them. They're all intertwined. They're all together. So when you see one of these dip, the price of silver dips, and A-Mark dips as well. So that's pretty interesting to see. Already down 3%, 79 cents. We had a bottom of 20. It almost got down below 20. What was that, 5 days ago? Yeah, 5 days ago it got down close to $20. So we're going to be looking at a buy-in anything under $20 right now. Even $20 right now, you can start to buy. This is way cheaper than the silver ounce. About $5 cheaper than just a regular solid physical ounce. This again, I only say that it could benefit you if you buy SLV if you're looking to make profit off the swing of the ounce. So if you're looking for that spread, you want to maximize the spread between a physical ounce of silver and the premium. I just say the spot price. Sorry, if you want to profit off the spread of the spot price as it swings up and down, up and down, up and down, SLV is the way to go. By far the easiest way to do it. Forget loading up your silver, constantly paying attention to the spot price, loading up your silver, driving down the silver to the local coin shops and trying to offload a bunch of silver to get the best price possible. No, this is much easier. You can do it from your phone. You can do it while you're trading on the toilet. You can do it wherever, and you can definitely maximize your gain, or your profit, I should say, off the spot price swing action. I hope I said that right too. Kind of hyped today. I saw a lot of content on YouTube. I actually was going back and forth with a guy who's kind of like a guru, and I mean, I hate to say it, but it's amazing because I started watching his channel as he was first coming up. He had less than 100 views per video. I saw his action. His intent was to educate low socioeconomic status people or communities, whatever you want to say. The hood, the ghetto, on buying assets like stocks and stuff. And it started off really, really good, and then all of a sudden it became, let me pump my stock course for you. Buy this stock course. And so it was upsetting to see. And I hope nothing ever comes to light with more channels on YouTube, but we can only see what happens. I don't know. We made a video last time about this. I'll be making an update on my debt. I did decrease my debt for the month of January, but it was very, very small. But still, it's down and it's lower than what it was before. So, happy blessings, happy stacking, guys.